as cliche or maybe like a general as it may sound,
Yeah.
like what I ultimately focused on is bettering myself
Right.
and trying to like reach the optimal level, of me. And in doing that, trying to make the biggest impact that I can.
Right.
And I just think that as much as it's something that's very cliche and very kind of like oversaid,
Right.
a lot of people don't do it.
Mhm.
One of my favorite quotes says something like, we all have the same goals.
Okay.
So it's not about like what your goal is, it's about like
Right.
what are you doing every day to achieve it.
To
So,
achieve it, yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually probably the most important thing. It's like I know there's this I remember reading once there's like an analogy about how you have two basketball coaches, right?
mhm,
One coach has the goal of winning the championship at the end of the season,
mhm,
and the other coach has the goal of, or just focuses on making sure that the team performs the best
mhm,
every single day
right,
in training.
right,
And like, the question that comes like, all right, who has the higher chance of winning this championship?
right.
Right. And it's like both of them do, right?
Yeah,
It's like you could just focus on the now and the actions of day to day without having a goal in mind,
yeah,
but you'd still end up there
yeah.
just from just the actions that you perform.
Yeah, yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it's always a delicate balance because sometimes if you say, okay, I want to have a net worth of $10 million, and
Yeah.
every day that you wake up and you don't have that net worth, you
Right.
can feel a bit unhappy. You can feel like
Mm-hmm.
you're not there yet, and you can almost feel like you're waiting to get to the destination
Exactly.
in order to like have a sense of happiness. So the way that I like to think about it is that
Mm.
yes, I would like to make a lot of money and
Yeah,
have a
of
big
course.
impact,
Uh-huh.
but I try to ask myself like every day, like, okay, am I willing to do what it takes, and like what are the
Mm.
best things that I can do today
Right.
to be 1% better than I
Than
was
you've
the
been
previous
before.
day.
Yeah. I like that. I like that reflection. I think that's really, really important. It's like being able to understand what you're doing now and sort of like just take certain steps or actions towards improving from the previous day, right?
Yeah.
So the next set of questions I have for you are a bit more personal.
Okay.
And the first one I have for you is, do you practice self-improvement? And if you do, what do you do?
Yes, I do practice self-improvement, and I
Okay.
have been practicing it for a very long time.
That's awesome.
And what do I do? Um, Vaguely, I would say I focus on learning
Okay.
every day.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, what does that look like? Um, for me, it looks like reading.
Mm-hmm.
I love audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like reading. I read nonfiction. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know people normally think that's very boring, but
Oh wait,
I
what?
really
People actually
like.
think that's boring? Really?
Yeah, like my
No, I
cousins
know. I
judge
know.
me way too much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I read nonfiction books, and I learn so much. I read books written by people that I look up to.
Mm,
I love podcasts.
right.
I love like educational, YouTube videos and things like that.
Yeah.
I also, sometimes try to do courses.
Okay.
And then I think most importantly is that I ask for feedback. So right now,
So important.
I lead a team.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm constantly trying to be a better manager. I'm constantly trying to see how I could better, enable the people that I work with um, to thrive.
Right.
And so asking them,
Yeah. For
you know,
feedback. Yeah.
for feedback
Right.
directly and
Uh-huh.
creating a space where they feel like they can be honest
Right.
has enabled me to see what some of my blind spots are and how I can
Right.
be better.
Mm, that's now that's cool. Those are great self improvement practices. Which for everyone watching, like please take a leaf out of her book.